Well, folks, 2018 has been a success for Break It Down with Brian H. I said over and over again, I appreciate each and everybody who has taken the time out to listen. And I have to give a special shout out because you're going to hear his work in a few seconds. And that is my cousin, Mike, also known as Hypnosis, which you can find him on Instagram at hypno_beats with a Z. He is the one who provided this exclusive track for Break It Down with Brian H, giving me a gift of a theme music. So you may have heard earlier with the shout outs, and I gotta say I appreciate to you, Mike. I love you. I appreciate it. So now I'm getting ready to treat you as maybe you're sitting there opening up your gifts, or maybe you're planning your New Year's or something, but I'm getting ready to treat you with the best of Break It Down with Brian H right after this music from Hypno Beats.
No, baby, that's for somebody else. We're just gonna keep you right where you're at right now.
It doesn't matter what you think.
The Wrestling Realm presents Break It Down with Brian H.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, indeed it is here. It is fact. Daniel Bryan is the WWE champion. Somebody wake me up. Am I dreaming? I've waited for this moment since, dare say, what, April? Oh, it happened in April. So about, let's just say July 2015. Top rope is something, my favorite thing in wrestling this week. And for me, it's Roman Reigns getting suspended. Actually, let's start with him cutting his promo and showing passion, how angry he is, and then get suspended. Now, here's the thing I liked about it, folks. Roman went out there, and he let Kurt Angle, he let the WWE Universe know, I'm tired of it. I'm here every week while Brock Lesnar's sitting there collecting a paycheck. The word this week was Lesnar would not be there. He no-showed again.
And I'm going to be honest with you, and I'm going to say this right now, as controversial as it sounds, she is the boss better than Sasha Banks.
Woo!
You understand me? Like, if they came at the same time, and they said, okay, we got these two gimmicks, the EST, they fool around and gave that boss gimmick to her instead of Sasha Banks. Because I still don't believe that she's the boss. She's the boss in the ring, what she does, unbelievable. But outside the ring, that stuff never fit with me.
Naomi is not going to win. She may have a moment in this because she's a female Kofi Kingston, but she's not winning this. I will say, I'm going to go with Nia Jax.
Mind you, I forgot to mention, just in case those who don't know, the winner gets a championship match.
Yeah. That's again, I'm gonna go. That's the reason I'm not saying Naomi. There's some of these people you're gonna eliminate. You're gonna eliminate Alicia Fox. No, Lana. But yeah, I'm gonna take Nia Jax. I think
people complain about Nakamura and AJ Styles. There was still chemistry there. Regardless of how people may feel about Roman Reigns, he had chemistry with Braun Strowman. There's no chemistry with him and Brock.
Hell, even his match with John Cena, there was more chemistry that Roman had than with Brock. And yep. I think it's got to do with the kind of guy that Brock is. Brock is not really the type. There's no drive and there's no passion for him in this business, which is why what I've said about Brock and why I have a huge problem with him is that he's only in the bit. The only thing he's in business for is for himself. Whether the business succeeds or not, he could care less.
I say Carmella wins this one, and she's plus 160 now. Of course, the money coming in, she opened up minus 180 now, minus 210. So the Empress is getting money at, but I just don't think this was. If you're going to give her the title, why would you give her the title at an event like this? Maybe give her the title at SummerSlam or WrestleMania or one of the top ones. I'm not saying Money in the Bank is not a top one. It gets great ratings just because of the Money in the Bank matches, but I'm just not. If you're gonna let her win a title, let her beat Charlotte or let her beat Ronda Rousey or something, a bigger name than Carmella. I just don't buy it. I think you're either gonna see a disqualification or a count out or something like that. I think at the end of the day, when the two ladies are walking back and this match is over, I think Carmella's gonna have the gold still around her. So,
are you getting a new T-shirt? Yeah, my top rope is the one, the only Titus Worldwide. Getting a new t-shirt. How about that? This is what I'm talking about. You don't succeed, get yourself up and try again. Titus tripped on his way to the greatest Royal Rumble match, probably the best match of the best part of the night or evening, or in our case over in the United States, daytime. But nonetheless, Titus slipped and fell. He made a joke about it. Everybody made a joke about it. Clearly, it broke the internet. And guess what? He's going to be cashing that. And as we used to say, that's main event all the way to the bank. Wrestling business is better than what it's been in a long time. What does this mean? Well, it's two ways you can look at it. Some people think that it could be that the WWE could be complacent because they got the money, so why should they have to push for the storylines? Guess what? If you think that, then obviously you don't know much about television. Shows get canceled. Do we want to see? I know it's a contract. I don't think Fox would break it. I don't know if they can, but anything can happen. What I see is the WWE is going to bring it, and we may see more of a competitive basis between Raw and SmackDown because now they're on two different networks. So with the brand split, we'll say USA compete for a guy like Roman Reigns, guys like AJ Styles, Daniel Bryan, because no longer will fans be tuning in on Monday nights or tuning into USA Network to see guys like Daniel Bryan, AJ Styles, Shinsuke Nakamura, and of course The Miz. So now that these guys are on Fox, what's that mean? Also, does this mean that the WWE's product will get more edgier? Obviously, I don't think they'll go from PG, but we know what we see when we look at Fox television. I mean, you have shows like Empire on there, so we see Empire always pushes the envelope. Will we see WWE push the envelope? That's going to be something to see. I just cannot trust Sasha Banks. She just reminds me of somebody who will be a snake in the grass. She comes out there, she told Becky Lynch, I loved you. This is the reason. I love when you hug people. Yeah, I always loved you. But no, I'm not buying that. I'm not buying it. Sasha Banks, Bayley, watch your back because Sasha will turn on you. Or maybe, just maybe, we see Bayley flip the script and we see Bayley turn on Sasha because she's just had enough. But I'm going to give that one time. I know a lot of people may not have liked it, but you know what? It's something different, and I've said it over and over again. Slow build, folks. Buddy Murphy, Cedric Alexander taking on each other for the WWE Cruiserweight Championship. Very high-flying match, I have to admit. To me, it was the match of the night. It's the reason why I'm leading this show off with it. Cedric Alexander did his thing throughout the year. Showed, look, he's the Cruiserweight Champion. He's deserving. But on this night, we saw him hit his finisher, but Buddy Murphy became the first guy to kick out of it in well over a year. And in the end, it was Buddy Murphy being crowned the brand new WWE Cruiserweight Champion. History was made in Chicago this past Saturday as Cody Rhodes became the new NWA World's Heavyweight Champion. Cody Rhodes defeated Nick Aldis. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't care what you say. You're a wrestling fan. Now is what a time to be alive. Cody Rhodes winning the title puts him in elite company, but nonetheless, him and Dusty Rhodes are the first father-son duo ever to become NWA World Champion. And Cody has, you look at the month of September, he began the month winning the NWA World's Heavyweight Championship, beating Nick Aldis at All In, and then closes the month out at New Japan's Fighting Spirit Unleashed, defeating Juice Robinson to become the IWGP United States Champion. The match of the night, the X Division Championship match, where Brian Cage defeated the one, the only Matt Sydal in an incredible match. Make sure you check that out. Like I said, that was the match of the night. We saw, I almost called him Evan Bourne. Matt Sydal gave it everything he had to retain the title, but he got caught slipping And Brian Cage took advantage of it and pinned him 1, 2, 3. March 20th, 2018. It will be one of the greatest days of my wrestling life. Man, Daniel Bryan is returning to WrestleMania. You know what they say, folks. There are times when you feel that you can predict everything that is going to happen, but you just have to let the story play itself out. Then you'll find yourself entertained. Got a new champion. The belt is going to be on Raw every Monday night now.
Boo! You know how I feel. Brock Lesnar should have still been champion. If not, let Braun Strowman cash in the belt. Neither happened, but
the people got what they wanted. You got what you wanted, Brian H. You came off the porch. You got Roman Reigns as the champ. The Miz, unfortunately, beat your boy Daniel Bryan. We saw Ronda Rousey get the belt. Saw Charlotte back on top as the queen. And we saw the Demon King. So overall, it was the biggest party of the summer.
I think it was better than WrestleMania, in my opinion. Hopefully the Miz and the Daniel Bryan feud can last a little bit longer. I agree with everybody. I don't care who disagree with me. That final main event was trash.
I told you so. I told you this for about 2 years now. And now it's come to fruition. This is the big dog's yard. The yard has been defended. The yard is going to continue to be defended by the big dog.
Reigns, what can I say? I don't really like the cat. I think he's being overpushed as usual. I didn't like the ending to the match. I thought the match was good, as good itself, but Roman Reigns had to get the belt off of Brock Lesnar. But hopefully Braun Strowman tomorrow night gets the belt from Roman Reigns. I don't want to see a long reign from him. I know Dwayne was at home not happy at all, baby.
When you got a girl like Alexa Bliss, who's been clearly the #1 heel in the WWE, when you have a #1 heel like that, that is the person that I want on my television with going against Ronda Rousey. Alexa Bliss is the person who, like she said, she was the one that was covered by Bleacher Report. She was the one that was covered by Forbes magazine. She was the one covered by ESPN. She was the one covered by Fox Sports. They wasn't writing about Ronda Rousey, Alexa Bliss talking, but when she's going to be in a program with Ronda Rousey, that's exactly who deserves it. That's who's earned it. And they will take it. And she will make sure this feud goes all the way to the back. But when he's in the building, it's Steven season. The one and only Steven Michael Thompson Jr. What's up, man?
What's up, man? Good to be back. I actually read enough power moves to be. I've known you for 2 years. It's my first time being on any Brian H. Waters content. I think I've been enough to be with the big boys. I think I have my NXT call up tonight.
No, daddy, the dream. And to break it down, we're going to get it on tonight, daddy.
All right, well, so let's get right into it. D, we saw Asuka be crowned the new SmackDown Live Women's Champion. What does this mean, and what's next for Asuka?
Hey, man, I'm happy for Asuka, happy for all three women. Hopefully, Asuka next, her and Mandy Rose or Shayna Baszler get it going and go from there. But WrestleMania, I guess we building to either her or Naomi.
Okay.
I know you would love that.
Well, folks, you know where to find me, at Brian H. Waters, at Wrestling Realm. Make sure you are subscribed to the podcast. 2019 will be even better. I mean, you're going to get more from myself and the real Dwayne Allen. You're going to get more content, fresh content, and it's just exciting because, like I said, I created this show because I need an outlet to talk wrestling. That's what I like to do, and I've been blessed to make quite a few friends in the process. So, until the next time, folks, Happy New Year. See you in 2019.